Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Peace to the gods. What's going on?
What's up, Chief? Long time. How you been?
Who's this?
It's B, Barnabas.
From where?
I don't think you know me, man, but I'm down in Texas.
Oh, okay. You said it's been a long time, so I didn't know if you knew me.
Yeah, oh no, we talk a few times on live every once in a while.
Okay, peace, God.
Yeah, so I just had a question about weed, really. I'm trying to get an understanding. I used to smoke it, I stopped smoking, but I see it's very prominent in society right now. Everybody's taking a part in it. And when I see a lot of people doing something, it's kind of like, I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like backstep. So can you explain it to me? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it being abused? Or we're not using it the right way? Like, what is it?
Well, what we got to understand is when you smoke weed, you're not getting high, you're getting low. What that means is anytime you put smoke in your lungs, you are reversing the breathing process and the cycle of life. You breathe out carbon dioxide, you breathe in oxygen. When you breathe in carbon dioxide, what you're doing is you're reversing the breathing. You're actually living backwards. To live backwards is to breathe backwards, because life is breath. Life is energy. So you are actually living backwards when you smoke. That's number one. Number two, the smoke inhibits your ability to actually send oxygen to your brain, which means that you become in a lower state as far as brain waves goes. Your brain waves get lower, so you're not getting high when you smoke weed, you're getting low. Now, some people are so low that when they smoke weed, they just feel different. It's a different low for them. They feel what is called intoxicated, or what they call not cognitive no more. They don't feel themselves no more. People hate themselves so much that they use these substances, what are called substitutes or substances, from alcohol to marijuana, so that they don't have to feel themselves no more. People are trying to numb themselves, especially in the season that you're in right now, where it's fall, where obviously you're going back to in the dormant state. Your genes are turning off right now. All of your genes are turning off right now. They're turning off because of the fact everything around you, you are nature. Remember, humanity is one with nature. All of nature is going to sleep right now where you're at. It's going to sleep. So are you. Your genes are turning off just like the trees' genes and falling off. You're going into a sleep coma state as well. And it's just consciously, right? This is why you are thirsty for knowledge more right now. Right? You're thirsty for knowledge right now. Right now you can feel the thirst for knowledge right now. You're looking for anything to stay awoke because the sun is leaving you. And right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, what's going on is your mind wants to escape and not feel the depression. So we use substances like sex, anything that lets off endorphins in our brain from our hypothalamus. We go endorphin crazy. We overstimulated with sex, overstimulated with substances, because we are lacking nature. When we lack nature, what we'll do is we try to compensate that for more eating. We compensate that for more sex. We get in relationships, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I would tell you is that your melanin absorbs 1,000 more times light than the marijuana plant does.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So with that,
yeah, I understand. So another question off that. So the plant itself is bad as a whole, or like are we just not using it the right way or utilizing it?
Did you grow the plant yourself?
No, we're getting it from different places. People are growing it in these little shops that actually bad to grow weed for the planet, but when it's not grown naturally in these greenhouses, I think. So no.
Right. So then you shouldn't smoke anything, and you shouldn't become one with anything that you don't know the ingredients to.
That's true.
Because these people, that's just like you just getting a random poison. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And then you shouldn't smoke it. You shouldn't smoke it. You should use it as any other herb.
Okay.
It should be a medicine. It should be it should be a part of your food. It should be something that you drink like wine. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. I think the marijuana plant should be used and digested through tea, maybe vaporized. When it's in its natural state, I think it should be ate like any other herb. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I know it's supposed to be utilized. It's supposed to be utilized as a medicine, an herb for healing and medicine and numbing pain and helping get over certain things. But it should never be smoked.
Yeah. So when people are smoking it, some people, they say it helps them function, it helps them actually go into their brain and focus and things like that. That's kind of, it's kind of subjective, it's not true. They just feel that way, but that's not really the case.
What are you talking about?
When people smoke, yeah.
No, they're digesting it. They just not digesting it through the liver and the kidneys, which give them the real high. They're not getting it really. They're getting a false high.
Okay. So is that the same thing with alcohol, wine? You would say gin, rum, or
okay? Now wine is the best. Wine is the best. That's the best. I'm going to tell you the spiritual understanding of wine. Now wine opens up the chakras. That is the spiritual nectar. We call wine the spiritual nectar. Now, what wine does is fermented fruit. Any kind of fermented fruit is going to open up your nectar. It's going to open up your chakras. So we heal through wine. Wine is to open up all chakras and make sure all energy is flowing through your chakras. Now, it's very important to understand this. A lot of times when we don't use it, we abuse it. We abuse wine. We abuse it. We made it into liquor, hard liquor. You're not supposed to be drinking hard liquor. You're supposed to drink wine only, fermented fruit only. Now, what it does is it opens up your chakras. Have you ever been to a club or an event and everybody was sober at first, but and the DJ was playing music and nobody was dancing, but as soon as people had that drink in them, they open up, because it literally is called spirits, because wine opens up your chakras and lets out anything that was blocking you that's going to come out. It's going to come out. So this is a spiritual nectar. We're supposed to have used it in a setting where we can talk about our problems, deal with our problems, open up and let our energy flow. It's not supposed to be abused. We're not supposed to drink to get drunk. We're supposed to drink to open up our chakras. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with organic wine. I tell you to drink that organic wine. I recommend it. And utilize it to keep your chakras open, because sometimes you be having stuff up in there you don't know about, and you drink some wine and it come out, and we have to learn how to, not only when it comes out, but to how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your energy. Yeah. And here's another thing I want to tell you.
Yeah.
You have the key to life is to keep your chakras open and life flowing and inspired. So that my secret is that I do not let things bother me. If I have an issue, I express everything openly, and I keep a flow of life that's going through me at all times. Life is always flowing through me at all times. Life is always flowing through me, because when you hold things in, when you don't express them, when you don't let them out, when you don't have an outlet, what happens is we bottle them in and it blocks our flow of life. So life is trying to flow through you. Inspiration, chi, life is flowing through you. And the key to life is to continue to handle all your issues and find solutions, and don't let it linger, and deal with the problem, communicate, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and keep keep fluid, keep going, keep yourself open, and wine helps with that. Wine definitely helps to keep the chakras open, and especially at night. We do it at night because that's when the emotions are arriving. We can see the emotions, we can talk about the emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, man. That was the questions I had for now. I'm not going to take up the line anymore. You're always doing Q&A, so probably next time I hit you up, I'm just going to ask some questions about specific scriptures in the Bible, just where you can like touch on and elaborate on them, and that'll probably be in a few days.
Ain't no time like now. Ain't no time like now.
I mean, man, everybody wants to get a chance in the room. I'm not going to take up asking 21 questions,
Well, you probably would be one of the interesting conversations we have, but I'll wait till next time, brother.
All right, man. Peace, man. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Yep.